So for my project, overall, I did a Freudian analysis of the 1950s novel, The Man in the Gray Flannel Suit by Sloane Wilson. And I explored the different characters and how they manifest as representatives of Freud's cyclical personality, his theory on that, and how the entire novel can be read as a kind of pseudo-psychoanalytic treatment. Given the nature of the project, it involved a lot of reading. Overall, it exceeded my expectations because my research questions continued to grow as I was reading through Freud's work, as well as rereading Wilson's novel. By the sixth time, I was noticing little details that I had completely missed the first few times that really shaped my paper. So the application required a good amount of prior research just to be able to justify your research questions and your research topic. For me, because I was already so curious in these questions, the research was kind of fun and I enjoy doing it, but it was still a difficult kind of application to do. Even though I had already known her, my faculty mentor, Dr. Gerard, she just made this project so much better just because she made me more enthusiastic after all of our meetings. She gave me invaluable tips about how to deal with all these notes that I had compiled on all these books, and it was overwhelming to say the least, and she gave me these resources and these kind of ways to go about it that really produced a successful paper. So without her guidance, it would have been a very different experience. I would say skill-wise, research skills, I honed a lot of my independent research skills that I hadn't gotten to develop as much prior to this experience. I also learned a lot about making my own research schedule and plans and time management, and that kind of goes along with just self-motivation. So all those skills which will be applicable to many parts of my life. There were definitely many little surprises that occurred throughout just the research process, such as I didn't expect to compile so much research and not know how to exactly choose what specific parts I wanted to include in the paper, because I couldn't include everything, unfortunately. So that was definitely one of the surprises, as well as I briefly mentioned this before, but after reading the novel for the sixth time, finding these key pieces of evidence that weren't apparent from my prior readings, that was probably one of the most surprising things of this experience. So I intend to continue research after my undergraduate career. So the skills, the general research skills that I gained will be directly applicable, but also Dr. Gerard emphasized using storytelling techniques to display my research rather than just presenting the research facts. And I think that can be easily applied to other types of research I'll do. Definitely. Definitely. This experience, I couldn't have asked for a better way to spend my summer. I learned so much, but at the same time, I had so much fun, and I was able to create this document that I wouldn't have without this opportunity. So I'm very thankful for it. Probably I just want to emphasize that this entire experience has shaped the way I see myself as a researcher, and I will carry these skills with me in my future career and any postgraduate plans I have.